Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. I've got David with me from the Irish Hotspur. David, isn't it great to be talking about a win? Wolfsberger 1, Tottenham Hotspur 4, Heung-min Son, Gareth Bale, a wonder goal from Lucas Moura, and of course a goal at the end from Carlos Vinicius. What did you make of tonight's game?
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. First of all, let's talk more than a win, Chris. We can talk last 16 now. Ties over. We're smashing them at home as well. Look, honestly, a lot of positives from first half. We went for the kill straight from the start. Positive attacking football. Honestly, we were playing some great ball first half. We were like prime Barcelona under Pep. It was that good, not messing. Do you know what I mean? And the goals were always coming. The goals were coming. It was just a matter of time. Of course, Doherty with a great slide ball into Bale. And then Bale, of course, then with the cross and Son with a nice tidy finish. Header between the defender's legs into the corner. Brilliant. And then we just took the game to them from there on out. Do you know what I mean? And then, Doherty again, ball to Bale, nice back heel. And then as soon as that back heel came off, I sat there, I knew it was going in. He smashed it into the net. Brilliant. And then, man, Lucas Moura's goal. Honestly, that guy had a great game tonight. Honestly, some of the flicks he was doing, it was like a prime Ronaldinho. I thought I was watching Ronaldinho at times. You know, I couldn't believe what I was watching. Brilliant performance from him. His goal to skin the three players like that, Chris, absolutely unbelievable. Honestly, my nickname for him now would be the Butcher because he skinned all three of them.
David, let's talk about the starting lineup. When the starting lineup come out, how did you feel about it? You know, a lot of people on social media were saying, well, what about Carlos Vinicius? Why is he not in the starting 11? Gareth Bale was back in the team. Dele Alli was back in the team. Lots of fans have been crying out to see both of them. We want to see a bit of magic from Dele Alli, of course, being frozen out in the last couple of months by Jose Mourinho. And of course, Gareth Bale has had his difficulties as well. It's all about taking opportunities when you get them in games like this in Europa League. Gareth Bale and Dele Alli certainly took their opportunities tonight, didn't they?
100%. Look, first of all, it was nice to see Gareth Bale actually perform in a Spurs jersey. Bringing back shades of the old Gareth Bale. He looked confident there tonight. He looked ready to go. And believe it or not, I do a watch along with Matty Hayes, and for the last few weeks, I've been able to predict who's going to score, whether Harry Kane score or not, judging off his hair. And I've been right. And I picked Gareth Bale before the game, and of course he came up trumps tonight. Brilliant performance from Gareth Bale. It's what we wanted to see though, Chris, because these players have all had their trash throughout the Europa League campaign, and we've barely got over the line in most of the games. They've been poor, they lacked energy, but tonight it was back. Dele Alli, I want to big up Dele Alli tonight because I've been a huge critic, but in my opinion, rightly so, because it is his own fault he's in the situation he's in. But, he took his opportunity tonight. He was poor when he came on against Everton. He was poor against City when he came on. He looked disinterested, but tonight it was brilliant. But the most thing is, I was happy to see Dele playing with a smile on his face. He looked happy. That was the main thing for me. He looked happy, and it came off for him tonight. I was willing for him to score. I was dying for him to score. And look, I know some people might say about, but Jose took him off. We should have played him for 90 minutes. Look, he was knackered. He was knackered by the time Jose took him off. But, I gave him a round of applause when he came off because I was delighted to see him back again. I was delighted, and hopefully he can use this as a springboard. He still has a long way to go, in my opinion. He still has to do it on a consistent basis now. But the positive is it's a start, and it's the right way to go, especially when we have West Ham Sunday.
David, talk me through Gareth Bale's goal, of course, for 2-0, because this is what we've been waiting to see as Tottenham fans, isn't it? We're now in February during the season, but these are moments that we've wanted to see for a very, very long time from the Welsh wizard. Yeah,
look, over the years, we all know if you can get the ball to Gareth Bale usually does the rest. We failed to see that bit of spark, that extra, bit of flair, and again, a smile on his face over the last few opportunities he's had. Now, we've seen glimpses that amazing run he done when he came on against City. So we do know he has it in his locker when he wants to do it, and thank God he picked today to do it because, Chris, honestly, that defender went sliding. He must have cut the advertising hoardings in half because he just kept on going. Do you know what I mean? Gareth Bale was standing there with the whole goal. And I just knew as soon as the back heel came off and the way the ball stopped dead, I knew it was going in. And he didn't disappoint. I was absolutely delighted for the lad because it brings back so many childhood memories as well of watching this guy just destroy teams. And you know what? We have West Ham Sunday. Hopefully we can get an absolute Gareth Bale thunderbolt, because we do know he can hit them against West Ham. He loves a screamer against West Ham. So, you know, he's put his hat in the ring. So let's see what he can do.
David, talking about memories there, we've all got so many memories of Lucas Moura scoring European goals.
Yeah.
And what a goal he scored tonight. You know, drifting past the defence, putting the ball in the net for 3-0. You know, he's often criticised by a lot of Tottenham fans that he doesn't deliver a lot in games. But when he produces moments of magic like this, you've just got to love him, haven't you?
100%. Look, one thing I will give Lucas Moura, he does love a European night. He loves a European game. I'll give him that. He turns up for them. But look, you know, a lot of the times, especially when I watch him, I get frustrated with him because he's like, if he could get that end product going, oh my God, would he be an unbelievable player? You know what I mean? He would be top class.
Yeah.
But like a lot of times he runs down dead alleys. Do you know what I mean? Just down you know, pit stops full. It's just not good enough at times. But one thing I'll give him is tonight, no matter what he done tonight, he came off. He won us so many free kicks. You know what I mean? At times he was so creative. He was just gliding through players. Like I said, I'm going to start nicknaming him the poor man's Ronaldinho, because he was class tonight.
David, of course, half-time, 3-0. We were cruising. Everything looked great.
Yeah.
Looked like Tottenham were going to see the game out. And then, of course, Wolfsberger came back into the game. We gave a penalty away. It went 3-1. Then it was a very nervy 10, 20 minutes of them then hitting the crossbar as well. And you just thought, not again. Surely not again. What was it about Tottenham tonight that let us down in that second half? Because, you know, when it seems that you're cruising through the game, you know, you're 3-0 up, and then we allow teams back in, which we have done so much this season. What is it for you? Because I know Heung-min Son went off at half-time. Lots of people have been saying throughout the season, when you take Heung-min Son and Harry Kane out of this team, Tottenham are a very average side. Do you go along with that?
Yeah, I do. Look, a part of that for me, look, I know Vinicius got his goal tonight, Chris, but he was very poor, in my opinion. No, like when he should be up top, he's dropping deep. When he should be deep, he's up top. He's getting everything backwards. Do you know what I mean? For me, like, look, he's one of them strikers. He's a poacher. He's not a link-up man. He's not going to be able to give you an out ball. And I think that's a big part of the problem. Like, at least when we had Son first half, you know, we were picking up the ball, driving at them. Vinicius is not that sort of player. So I think that does have a lot to do with it. But at the same time, like, they went in 3-0. They took the foot off the gas. They thought it was going to be an easy ride. They thought they want to walk out here 5-6, 7-0. Job done. No, you have to keep that intensity. You have to keep that intensity. Like, we were moving the ball too slow. And there's been a lot of questions lately, like when we've seen this. Is it Mourinho instructing the players, or is it the players? Tonight, it was clear as day it was the players. They were just too sluggish on the ball, too passive on the ball as well. A lot of times I found them playing the safe passes in the second half. Like, we should have put the foot on their neck and we should have went for the kill. We should have absolutely buried these tonight, especially after the run of results we've had. But it just didn't happen. And that's why Jose was making the subs. He was trying to inject more pace into it, more urgency, a bit more pressure. And that's why you've seen Højbjerg and Ndombele come on today and not Jamie Borden and Dane Scarlett.
David, for you, what does Jose Mourinho now do in this West Ham United game? Because it was fully expected by all of us that we would beat Wolfsberger tonight. You know, they were the lowest ranked side left in the Europa League. So, you know, if Tottenham didn't win tonight, then there's, you know, serious issues and serious problems.
Yeah.
But what does Jose Mourinho do now to go into that West Ham United game? Has the likes of Dele Alli and Gareth Bale done enough tonight to get a starring role or even a start in the West Ham game on Sunday?
Do you know what? Gareth Bale, I think he has a chance of starting after tonight. Dele Alli, for me, I think he could be used as a substitution. I think if Mourinho puts him on the bench, regardless of how the game goes, I would bring on Dele Alli. You know what I mean? Give him about 20, 30 minutes. Hopefully he can continue his confidence into the game. That's what I do with Dele Alli. But Gareth Bale, honestly, he's threw his hat in the ring. But Lamela came on tonight. I thought Lamela was positive. I thought he was brilliant tonight. And for me, like, I think the 4-2-3-1 actually suits us. I think you're going to have the two holders of Højbjerg and Ndombele. I think then you will see Lamela. You'll see Son out left. And for me, again, it's not guaranteed Bale to start, because Lucas also had a good game tonight. He's threw his hat in the ring for the start on the right-hand side. For me, that's the position up for grabs. But based on that we know Gareth Bale loves to turn up against West Ham, I would try and fit him in, you know. I really would. Another thing I do want to praise, we forgot to mention it in the first half, Hugo Lloris, what a save. What a save to tip that onto the bar. Oh, my God, you know. Yeah. He's redeemed some of his many poor mistakes over the last few weeks. What a save.
Yeah, incredible. Incredible. And that's what we're used to with Hugo. And that's why it's been so disappointing in previous weeks. And, of course, you know, I'm so glad as well that Jose Mourinho stuck with Hugo Lloris tonight. I know Joe Hart has played a lot of the Europa League games this season, but for Hugo Lloris not playing tonight, I think it would have said to a lot of people that he'd been dropped. So, you know, I was really glad to see Hugo Lloris there tonight. David, how confident are you now for Tottenham to get the win at West Ham on Sunday?
Look, I was even confident before this game. I've been on your channel, Chris, and on the last one I was on, I did say I'm confident going into the West Ham game. I just have a funny feeling it's going to be the start of a good journey for Tottenham for the rest of this season. I do think we'll turn them over. I think you will see a clean sheet. I'm going to call it now. I think you will see a clean sheet. Honestly, I think it's the start of good things to come. There's only so long you can keep going through a bad period and then things turn around. And I'm confident West Ham is going to be the start of it. They've been riding high, but their bubbles, do you know the bubbles they always sing about? They have to be popped soon. And I think this is the time to do it. Give them a nice, you know, smack fall to reality again, back to where they usually finish. It's time for the big boys to take over, make their stamp on the league and make a real go for top four, because we're not out of it. We beat the Hammers. We still have a game in hand. We can still do this, and we can go to a Europa League final and League Cup final. So one-off game, we get a good run going. Why can't this season be successful?
I think you've answered my next question, David. I was going to say, do you think that Tottenham can go all the way to the final in the Europa League? Because Jose Mourinho is taking this competition very seriously. He does take it very seriously. He's been in it twice before. He's won it twice before. Do you think he can make it a third time with Spurs?
Yeah, of course he can. Why can't he? He loves Europe as well. He's got the record to prove it. Why wouldn't you back him? Do you know what I mean? Like, Harry Kane's dying to lift the trophy. Son's dying to lift the trophy. Lloris is dying to lift the trophy. These boys deserve it. They're also going to have to drive, you know. And honestly, Chris, book your train ticket all the way across Europe. Take everything in your way all the way to Gdansk, because we will be there. 100% we will be there. Honestly, I think we're going to get the luck in the next round, last 16. I think we're going to get the easiest tie again, you know.
David, I don't think I've told you in previous videos. At the start of the season, I actually booked my hotel and my flight to Poland, believing that Jose Mourinho would take us to a Europa League final. People will probably say I'm absolutely mad because of that, but you know, it is what it is, and I have confidence, and you know, I'm just hoping that Jose will deliver trophies very, very soon at Spurs. DVV says here, the trophies are coming. Of course, it's one of my favourite sayings, the trophies are coming. David, let's hope the trophies are coming. Thank you very much for coming on the channel again. Please do, before you go, please do tell everyone where they can find you.
Yeah, it's the Irish Hotspur. Look, everybody knows I'm getting again a nice bit of traction. I think people know who I am by now. I've been on your show a few times, Chris. May I say it's great. I really do enjoy it. So yeah, just the Irish Hotspur on YouTube, or on Twitter it's the Irish Way, the Irish Y. So look, in Jose we trust. Come on, you Spurs, Chris. Hopefully, you know, we can follow your example and start booking them hotels.
Well, Mark says I should get my money back.
No. Look, honestly, I love the. Do you know what? Believe it or not, right before I started my own YouTube channel, I was going on We Are Tottenham TV doing the fan cam, and this was last season. And basically, the question at the time was, you know, would you take Europa League, or would you rather just not get any European football and concentrate on the league this season? And I said, take Europa League. We've Josie in charge. I think we're going to the final. So if me and you believe, everyone else needs to believe.
Exactly. We'll leave it there. David, thank you very much indeed. Until the next video, come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.